Man, we are going down. This is a tribute to Mr. Panton, Mr. Seymour Panton of the Integrity Commission. This is my tribute to him. We're going to go down a little storyline of the flurry of attacks. Joanne Sinclair, bless up. Darrett, bless up. We are going to go down the flurry of attacks that the Integrity Commission has faced. For those who are aware, hey, revision in class is good, innit? For those who are not, well, take your pen and paper and let's get right into the content, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm going to first take you to this media release by the Integrity Commission on Twitter. It states, summary overview of Transparency International 2024 Corruption Perspective Index, CPI. Jamaica position on Transparency International's Corruption Perception Index, CPI, country ranking has fallen 4 places from 2024. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the world, Jamaica is now being perceived as even more corrupt than it was last year on this index. I thought that would be something to start this off with, right? Because it is the role of the Integrity Commission to, find these corruptions. But we have a government, the Jamaica Labour Party, that is actively trying to stop the Integrity Commission from doing its job, to the point where the Prime Minister has taken the Integrity Commission to court. His business partner has taken the Integrity Commission to court, right, over the Integrity Commission report of the Prime Minister. The entire Jamaica Labour Party is against the Integrity Commission. And them can't say a lie, me I tell. We had Desmond McKenzie come out and say, it's time to defend the Prime Minister and we have to take it to the streets. Everall Warmington made statements against the Integrity Commission. He has even made statements against media houses saying that they're trying to take down Andrew Holness and over his dead body before the PMP Mark Golden wins the next general election. So this is what we're faced with here in Jamaica. When a report comes out about the Prime Minister, statutory declaration cannot be certified, we see the type of response that senior members of the JLP come out with. Alright? So, who remember this? I see brace for change as Panton bows out. This is what is going on right now. Mr. Panton is saying goodbye to us, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before I go into that article, the Integrity Commission chairman says he has nothing to apologize for. This was October 19th, 2024. Why would he say he has nothing to apologize for? Well, let's get into the evidence, yeah?
Oversight Committee as commissioners came out swinging against recent accusations. With questions mounting over the Commission's handling of a high-profile investigation, the session quickly turned into a heated exchange. Ramon Gordon tells us more. Well, before that one, we'll take this one, where tensions in the political landscape intensified late this afternoon when President of the Senate Tom Tavares Finson issued a strong rebuke to retired Justice Seymour Panton, who serves as chairman of the Integrity Commission.
This comment was made by Justice Seymour Panton during a parliamentary meeting on Tuesday, where he suggested that sensitive reports and information from the Integrity Commission may have been leaked to the public through channels associated with the Parliament of Jamaica. Senator Tavares Finson, the president of the upper house, expressed deep concern regarding these allegations. According to the Senate president, Justice Panton misled the Parliament when he suggested that information from the Commission leaks only after it is sent to Parliament. He added, "We had an instance where in November of 2023, details concerning an alleged probe by the Commission were reported on in extensive detail by the Gleaner before any report was sent to Parliament. In another instance, an opposition member of Parliament recently used a political platform to, in a most vulgar manner, predict the tabling of a report by the Integrity Commission. He said that the integrity of parliamentary processes is paramount and that there are stringent protocols in place designed to protect confidentiality prior to any reports being tabled. The Senate President asserted that these protocols are not only robust but also adhered to with great diligence by all members involved in parliamentary proceedings. He made it clear that any insinuation suggesting otherwise undermines the trust and respect that should be afforded to parliamentary institutions. He called Panton's comments rude, disrespectful, offensive, and out of order for questioning whether there is some contamination of water consumed by parliamentarians, and further recommended psychiatric evaluation.
You see how this man feisty and out of order, as if their integrity is unquestionable. Here's another one of them from the same party.
The leaders of this, and I believe that the comments which were made impugns the integrity not only of the leaders of the Senate and the lower house, but also the clerk and the officers of the parliament. In respect to other comments that have been made, where retired Justice Panton's comment at the meeting of Parliament's Integrity Commission Oversight Committee on Tuesday, October 15, 2024, when he questioned whether there is some contamination of water consumed by parliamentarians and further recommended psychiatric evaluation of parliamentarians. That comment is rude, offensive, and out of order. And the President says Justice Panton should introspect and offer suitably worded apology to the Parliament for his disrespectful and contemptuous comments.
All right. So, I'm going to wear it on my sleeve.
Alright, so that is another attack right there. Excuse me. Let's go to Mr. Panton and what he actually said. One of the things he said, well, this is one of the things that upset them. I thought it was hilarious.
I want to add a personal note, Mr. Chairman, if you'll allow me, that back on this question of malice, I have been a lay preacher in the Methodist Church for decades. Malice is not in my makeup, and it is not in the makeup of the commissioners. And there may be persons who need to repent, and they can join me at church, Providence Methodist, any Sunday. I don't know if something is wrong with the water in Parliament, why some people, the moment they get into Parliament, they say certain things and behave a certain way. I don't know if that is it. As a result, I decided that I wasn't going to take the chance of drinking any water here.
Shout out to Mr. Panton, the legend. You heard?
That is funny, honey.
No.
That's funny. Oh my God, that is funny.
Yo.
Another feature, Mr. Chairman, which I'm very serious about, is that because of what has been happening, I personally intend to see if I can meet with Senator Longmore, Doctor, to have a word with her, because it may well be that she needs to have a word with some members of the House.
Senator Longmore is a psychiatrist. Yo, salute to Mr. Panton, man. Yo, listen, this man is a class act. Fitzroy, how you doing? David, that's it. Yo, I love this brother, man. Pause. No Diddy, no Drake. This man is phenomenal. Alright, shout out to Mr. Panton, you heard? Let's get to another clip. This is a tribute to Mr. Panton, you heard me?
This week in Jamaica now, no malice. Integrity Commission Chairman Justice Seymour Panton dismisses claims the anti-corruption agency is partisan.
They know.
So, the reason why Mr. Panton even came and said what he said is because the commission was under attack. Verbal attacks in the media before they even entered this parliament that day. And the man came there as the head, the director, and he defended his people. That's what he did, and then they're gonna tell him to apologize. What kind of leader does that? You don't defend your people and then apologize. The man spoke very candidly. Let's continue.
No malice. Integrity Commission Chairman Justice Seymour Panton dismisses claims the anti-corruption agency is partisan.
They know that Jamaicans know that it is not true.
$100 million worth of cash and other...
You hear that? The man said they know that Jamaicans know it is not true. They know that the Integrity Commission is operating with the utmost integrity. But they still throw it out there in the air. These guys, the Jamaica Labour Party has some troublemaker. Sorry for cutting it so much. Let's continue.
Assets seized in a St. Catherine lottery scam operation. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says
like and share the video, people, please.
And the 3 S's. And government releases information on the worth of cash and other assets seized in a St. Catherine lottery scam operation. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says there is more to Jamaican tourism than the 3 S's. And government releases information on Jamaica's 1990s financial meltdown. I'm Jovan Johnson, and this is Jamaica Now. The Integrity Commission this week rejected assertions that the anti-corruption agency is operating in a partisan manner. Chairman of the Commission, retired Court of Appeal President Justice Seymour Panton, led his commissioners in their first appearance before the IC's Oversight Committee of Parliament. The Commission has faced stinging criticism about its work, with some of the strongest claims coming from senior members of the Andrew Holness administration. But Justice Panton dismissed the accusations and pointed out that even Prime Minister Andrew Holness has commended the Commission for its work.
The commissioners have noted over the past couple of years that
like and share
remarks have been made that the commission is partisan and that the commission, that there is malice in its operations. I'd just like to point out that the persons who made those statements know that it is not true. They know that we know it is not true.
Right.
And they know that Jamaicans know that it is not true. We have on record from no one higher than the Prime Minister that in 2020 he commended the Commission in our Anti-Corruption Day celebration.
Right.
He said, under the leadership of Chairman the Honourable Mr. Justice Seymour Panton, the Commission continues to distinguish itself, operating without fear or favour in pursuit of a just and corruption-free society. That was 2020.
Shots fired. Shots fired. And that was one shot that was fired. Man, I love this dude, man.
In 2022, he said that the Commission has done an outstanding job in increasing awareness and understanding of the anti-corruption framework. And as recently as December last year.
Meanwhile, Chairman Panton has faced backlash over jokes he cracked during the appearance before the lawmakers. This was one of them.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
I want to add a personal note, Mr. Chairman, if you'll allow me.
You burn them?
Back on this question of malice. I have been a lay preacher in the Methodist Church for decades. Malice is not in my makeup, and it is not in the makeup of the commissioners. And there may be persons who need to repent. And they can join me at church, Providence Methodist, any Sunday. I don't know if something is wrong with the water in Parliament, why some people, the moment they get into Parliament, they say certain things and behave a certain way. I don't know if that is it. As a result,
bring your own water.
I decided, that I wasn't going to take the chance of drinking any water here. Another feature, Mr. Chairman, which I'm very serious about, is that because of what has been happening, I personally intend to see if I can meet with Senator Longmore, Doctor, to have a word with her, because it may well be that she needs to have a word with some members of the House.
Dr. Longmore is a...
Now you notice he said some members of the House, and you notice the person that run out and jump out. Oh, you know, a hit dog gon' holler, ain't it? Damn. Fitzroy, whatever I want him, and the next brother there. Two of them run out. This is Sharon. You see what go on? Hey, Christopher Campbell, let me tell you something, man. We not worry about nothing. I gotta lead. Just stay comforting in that, yeah? Them have set themselves up for a great fall. You just watch.
A psychiatrist. Junior National Security Minister Juliet Cuthbert Flynn has called for Justice Panton to be removed for his utterances. She also demanded an apology.
All these are ugly blows and skirt, man. I can't stand for see him. I never say a woman I can't stand for sister to blows and skirt. She just upset me. Listen to what she has to write us up.
There may be persons who need to repent and...
How was the meeting, sir?
Good meeting, man. Good meeting.
All of it was flushed out in the meeting?
Say what I had to say.
I didn't hear it. I was outside. I missed most of it, sir. So a lot of inboxes have been cleared up so far, sir.
I would hope so.
Okay.
I hope so.
All right, sir. What about the water, sir? I heard something about the water.
No, I can't drink the water here, man. Something is wrong here.
In terms of what, sir?
Well, some of the things that I hear people say, there must be something in there that is causing it. And I suspect it's the water.
Yo, I love this dude. At first time I'm hearing this audio.
How was the meeting, sir?
Good meeting, man. Good meeting.
All of it was flushed out in the meeting?
Say what I had to say.
I didn't hear it. I was outside. I missed most of it, sir. So a lot of inboxes have been cleared up so far, sir.
I would hope so.
Okay.
I hope so.
All right, sir. What about the water, sir? I heard something about the water.
No, I can't drink the water here, man. Something is wrong here.
In terms of what, sir?
Well, some of the things that I hear people say, there must be something in there that is causing it. And I suspect it's the water.
No. Yo, shout out to Mr. Panton, man. Goodness.
There may be persons who need to repent, and they can join me at church any Sunday. Don't know if something is wrong with the water in Parliament, why some people, the moment they get into Parliament, they say certain things and behave a certain way. I don't know if that is it. As a result, I decided that I wasn't going to take the chance of drinking any water here. Another feature, Mr. Chairman, which I'm very serious about, is that because of what has been happening, I personally intend to see if I can meet with Senator Longmore, Doctor, to have a word with her, because it may well be that she needs to have a word with some members of the House.
Damn. Oh my God. So let's go back to this.
From Mr. Panton. And the Director of Investigation, Kevin Stevenson, has outlined the process behind persons being informed that they are being investigated for illicit enrichment. He said when a case is referred to him, it first has to be assessed before any formal probe into alleged illicit enrichment, which is when a public servant fails to explain where their assets are disproportionate to their legal earnings.
For me to, at the start, indicate to the person that you are being investigated for illicit enrichment might be a little bit premature because of what the legislation requires, Section 14.5 of the Corruption Prevention Act. So there is preliminary investigation or in-depth investigation. Now, I would also send a letter to the person once I receive the matter to say that this matter has been referred to me. I will not necessarily say that you are being investigated for illicit enrichment for the same reason I mentioned earlier at that early stage. Now, once there is sufficient evidence that this person owns assets disproportionate to their lawful earnings, so there is some evidence of it, some indication, a notice is sent to the person. At the head of the notice, I don't have it in front of me now, there it states what section of what legislation the notice is being sent under, and then it would be Section 48 and Section 14.5, and the words illicit enrichment are also in the header of the notice.
And the Integrity Commission has accused Government Member of Parliament Everett Warmington of making false statements about his financial affairs in calling for an audit of the Anti-Corruption Agency. Mr. Warmington made the claims at a meeting of a parliamentary committee on Tuesday.
The issue is, we haven't seen an audit of that department table in this House.
Stop lying! Stop lying! Stop lying! Stop!
But they're spending taxpayers' money. What I need to know, who...
You see the attack that they are just giving you everything that these people have gone through, and then we're going to go to the conclusion of what Mr. Panton said, you know. Shout out to Mr. Panton.
Who is responsible for auditing that department to present the report here? The issue is, the Auditor General cannot do it because she's illegally sitting on that as a commissioner, as against what the Constitution provides for. So who is going to provide the audit for that department?
The Integrity Commission will be audited by a private and independent auditor.
Already been acquired?
No, as I said, we provide line item resources.
No. They're auditing. You were told that independent auditor will be doing it.
Right.
So I'm asking is, have you already acquired the service of particular independent auditor?
Remember, again, that's a question that is better directed to the commissions of the Integrity Commission. We provide a line item. We provide a line item of expenditure to the Integrity Commission, and they decide how to use those funds, and they are accountable to the Parliament through the Oversight Committee. So to the extent that you want to hold them accountable, I'd suggest that you use the proper organs to do so.
I expect that the audit, we get an audit report of that department before the next financial year, before next budget comes here. There's no way we're going to approve another $2 billion for a department that has not been audited for years.
However, the IC has hit back, saying its accounting and financial affairs have been audited every year in its 6 years of existence. It said the 6 audited financial reports have been tabled in Parliament. The IC said the audits were conducted by an independent external auditor whose appointment was approved in writing by the Finance Minister.
So, you see, Nigel Clark was being facetious in Parliament at that point, and also helping Warmington to attack the Integrity Commission. Nigel Clark signed off on these things, and he knows that they are audited. He knows. But this is what he does. This is what the JLP does, ladies and gentlemen.
The Commission said, quote, "It is obvious that some parliamentarians do not read the reports of the Integrity Commission," end quote. Bvrclips, a senior member of the...
Why do you think Mr. Panton said that? Because if they had read it, they would know that they have been audited. Yo, Warmington is there. These dudes is slow. They really need to go check a psychiatrist, bro. They bright, but they really not that bright. You know what I'm saying?
The opposition People's National Party is to be charged for failing to file his 2022 income declaration with the Integrity Commission. The Integrity Commission's Director of Corruption Prosecution, Keisha Prince Kamika, recommended the charge in a ruling released this week. Mr. Phillips did not submit his income filing, which was due by March 31 of 2022. He submitted the income filing a day after being notified, but missed the 21-day legal deadline to pay a penalty of $250,000 in June 2023. The director said without paying the fine, the liability could not be discharged. On Tuesday, Mr. Phillips said he paid the fine recently, but did not give the specific date. He said his filing has been certified. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says the government has engaged an international consulting firm to lead a strategic initiative to modernize and reposition Jamaica's global image. He made the announcement while speaking at the Sandals Jamaica Love Showcase at the Montego Bay Convention Centre on Wednesday. Mr. Holness emphasized that while Brand Jamaica remained a globally recognized powerhouse, the time has come for a fresh approach to align the country's image with its evolving potential. The Patterson administration ignored advice from international financial institutions.
Alright, so them gone out of Mr. Panton's scope this up. Alright, let me see what else I have for Mr. Panton here. Alright, no. So we can go to the article now. It says here, Integrity Commission is bracing for a major shift in leadership as Chairman Justice retired Seymour Panton confirms his impending departure, turning attention to the Governor General who will choose his successor. I will complete my term of office on February 25th. Mighty God, that's only like 9 days from now. Right? I have not sought, nor am I seeking to continue on the Integrity Commission. Damn.
Emotional damage. Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
It is embarrassing for Jamaica that a man of his stature is not going back in the Integrity Commission. Not trying to go back, not seeking to go back, not asking to go back. Damn. He said, if asked, I would decline. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Emotional damage. Embarrassing.
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right.
Something ain't right. Why would Mr. Panton decline? Well, I just showed you all the reasons a while ago. The attacks on the Integrity Commission by the government. Justice Panton told the Sunday Gleaner last Friday, the announcement comes amid rising tension between the Commission and some government parliamentarians, casting shadow over the country's main anti-corruption body. Say that again. The announcement comes amid the rising tension between the Commission and some government parliamentarians, casting a shadow over the country's main anti-corruption body. Panton's decision, coupled with the impending expiration of term for other key officials, brings the 7-year-old institution to a critical juncture that some key figures in Andrew Holness-led administration believe should be taken advantage of. It certainly presents a useful opportunity for change, and we have to ensure that the repopulation of the positions is strategic, said government official. Did you hear that? We have to ensure that the repopulation of position is strategic. Y'all seeing this? Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy, bruh. Strategic? What could they possibly mean by that? Hey, God ain't sleeping, I'll tell you that much. Alright, so it said, who did not want to be named? Oh, so this person said this but wanted to remain anonymous. I wonder why. I wonder why. See, that's how you know the intentions are not good. Because there is 7 people in the parliament, apart from the prime minister, that is under investigation for illicit enrichment. So when they say they want to ensure that the person in that position is strategic, one could easily say, well, that could mean you're up to no good, sir or ma'am, whoever you are. That's anonymous. What we have had over the last few years is intolerable in terms of how we feel certain members of the administration have been treated by the Integrity Commission. Lord have mercy. But I know that a lot of it has to do with how the law is structured, and that is under review. In a February 10th farewell message, so they're admitting that the law is structured in a certain way, but they still coming at the Integrity Commission saying that they're bipartisan. Make it make sense, bruh.
Hey, who mess is this?
What's wrong with these people, man?
Who mess is this?
In February 10th farewell message to staff, Panton detailed the hostile environment he faced. He said, I am saddened by the fact that some parliamentarians are unhappy with the provisions of the Integrity Commission Act, although it was passed unanimously by the parliament. Shots fired. This is what makes no sense. This is what makes no sense. This act was unanimously passed by parliamentarians, and now all of them is complaining on that side about it. Why? Because they getting caught red-handed. Because they're getting exposed red-handed. And they don't like it. Especially the Prime Minister. Right? So unhappy are they with this law that they have adopted a posture of attacking the Commission and its members as we speak to follow the provisions of the law. Panton also talked about the personal toll of the attacks. Now this is what I'm talking about, disgraceful. This is what I'm talking about, dangerous, distasteful, right? And disturbing. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the ultimate reason for the title of my live stream. This moment right here, the personal toll of the attacks on the Integrity Commission. And this is why the man is resigning. Guys, I got what, 240 of y'all up in here. Can we get 200 likes? Please hit the like button, man. Come on now. Please hit the like button. That's how the video goes out, man. Hit the like button. Don't be selfish. Smash that like button. Everybody smash the like button. Let's go. He said, excuse me, this attitude by these parliamentarians have seemingly emboldened certain persons who have taken to anti-social media to spew venom at the Commission, and particularly at me. It is no secret that I have been the victim of vulgar abuse, falsehood, libel, and threats by these persons. The threats have been such that the police have had to be engaged. Are you guys hearing this? This is the Jamaica Labour Party supporters, the bullies. The man has been under so much attack that the police have to be engaged. Wow.
Embarrassing. What can go so?
Wow.
What can go?
Well. Wow.
Whoa, yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament.
This is crazy.
Shift the election. Shift everything.
Okay,
remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them.
Take them out.
Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them.
It said, he also said he was disappointed in Parliament's silence on the attacks, given that the IC is a commission of Parliament. So the IC was getting attacked by people verbally on social media, and none of the parliamentarians, except for the PMP, came out in defense of the Integrity Commission. Ain't that a goddamn shame, boy? Ain't that a goddamn shame?
Emotional damage.
He said, I am disappointed that Parliament has not seen it fit to publicly condemn the behavior of these miscreants, given the fact that there are parliamentarians who are fully aware of what has been happening, Panton said in the message. Right? Nonetheless, the outgoing chairman urged the staff of the Integrity Commission to hold fast to that which is good. Spoken like a true leader. Continue to follow the law as you perform your duties. Be fair and act without fear. Follow your conscience, he added, before saying he was heartened by the support from civil society organizations. They will no doubt continue to do so. Support the IC as the Commission continues to play its part in ensuring that good governance prevails in our country.
May God bless the great institutions of the country.
Come on, man.
That keep the society together.
Come on, man.
May God bless the Integrity Commission that leads the fight against corruption in the land.
Let's go.
because corruption is a scourge against the will of God. And the institutions on earth that fight against corruption deserve our full support.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
Shout out to Marky G for always supporting the Integrity Commission and the PMP. Some lawmakers believe that Panton, a retired Court of Appeal president, did not show enough difference to legislators and have pointed to comments as recent as last October when he led an appearance of commissioners before the IC Oversight Committee. I don't know if it's something in the... Hey, they really bothered about that statement. They really bothered about this statement. Hey, screenshot that. They are really bothered about this. Let me screenshot it. Boy, they really bothered about this statement right here. I'm going to make sure I keep this. I have it in writing. I'm going to make sure I keep this. Yeah. All right. I'm going to keep that. It bothers them so much. I don't know if there's something in the water in Parliament why some people, the moment they get into Parliament, they say certain things and behave in a certain way. I don't know if that is it. As a result, I wasn't going to take the chance of drinking water here, said Panton, as he exhibited the water bottle he carried with him. Man, listen. Shout out to Mr. Panton, you heard me? Yes, sir. Salute to you, sir. At the same meeting, he joked that some lawmakers might need to see a psychiatrist. Justice Mr. Delroy Chuck accepted that it was a joke, but other government officials sought to rebuke Panton. Senate President Tom that piece of what? Listen, man. Let me just move on from them too. Panton rejected the call, saying there is nothing to apologize for, so nobody should hold their breath waiting for an apology. The stringency of Panton's response marked many of his efforts to rebuff attackers and defend the workers of the Commission, a situation that transparency advocate Jeanette Calder said last December could impact whether talented persons may want to join the agency. Panton had said he will not analyze his tenure while he remains in office. Any assessment by me of performance of the Commission will only be done after I have left, he said. Hey, the first interview that Mr. Panton does, I cannot wait. Hassan, how you doing, man? See you in the building. Salute to you. Salute to everybody. Salute. I can't look at the chat right now. Last December, the Sunday Gleaner reported that the terms of six top officials, including Panton and Commissioner Eric Crawford, are set to expire February and July 2025. The 5-year tenure of Executive Director Greg Christie, a lawyer and former Contractor General who leads the day-to-day operation of the Commission, is among the officials. He was sworn into office on May 18, 2020. 3 other directors are also nearing the end of their term. They are Director of Corruption Prosecution Keisha Prince Kamika, and who was sworn in on March 24th, 2020, Kevon Stevenson, the Director of Investigation, who was sworn in. Oh, so all of these people, damn. Craig, so Kevon is gone too? Damn. Craig, oh, I got to take a screenshot of this. Damn. Oh, man. No wonder some people are worried. But I still maintain God is in control. Trust me. So we got Craig Beresford, July. Okay. All 4 are eligible for reappointment. The 5-member commission, the final decision-making authority of the organization, comprises the Auditor General, who is a commissioner by law. Okay. and 4 others who are appointed by the Governor General after consultation with the Prime Minister and the opposition leader, according to the Integrity Commission Act. Legal scholar Dr. Lloyd Barnett said after consultation means the Governor General is now bound to follow what either leader said. It is unlike after advice which would have leave no room to exercise discretion. Two of the four appointed commissioners must be retired judges of the Supreme Court or the Court of Appeal. The law also stipulates that the chairman, who is appointed solely at the Governor General's discretion, shall be a retired judge. The private sector organization of Jamaica has challenged the narrow field from which commissioners are drawn. It has recommended that a parliamentary committee reviewing the IC law consider proposing an amendment to include persons with integrity from the private sector. The 5th commissioner is a retired banker and business and leadership consultant H. Wayne Powell, who was appointed in March 2020. It says King House in December acknowledged Sunday Gleaner a question on the status of the process to select a new chairman, but has still not provided a response. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Panton has refused to return because of all the nasty, disgusting attacks from the Jamaica Labour Party members. Man, that is sad, man. That is sad. But salute to that man. Put the fire emojis in the chat. Big salute. Big salute to Mr. Panton, ladies and gentlemen. Big salute to Mr. Panton. Yes. Big salute to Mr. Panton, man. Winnie Maid, what up? Big salute to Mr. Panton, man. Big salute to Mr. Panton. Salute. I appreciate you, sir. And I know there's people out here that appreciate you as well. And his comments, as to why he's retiring, again, I say, dangerous, disgraceful, and disturbing. All the threats this man has faced from evil, wicked, corrupt individuals of our society that doesn't want Jamaica to be cleaned up from corruption because they themselves might be involved in criminality. I hope that God deals with you very swiftly. Yes, I do. I really do. I hope God deals with you fairly and justly and swiftly. All of you attacking that man of God. Salute to Mr. Panton one more time, God damn it.